Hey everybody, what's going on? What's shaking? What's shaking? Happy Friday, everybody. Y'all come on up in here. It's Friday. It's Friday. TGIF. Ooh, child. The wind is wisping today, ain't it?
A little windy today.
Not a little windy. It's a whole lot of windy today.
Come on through. Come on through.
My hair look all right.
Dear.
Joseph.
This morning.
This morning.
Hey, Benito.
Benito is here. Hey, Benito, my grandson. He called me Papa. He called me Papa.
That's what he said.
No, your volume need to be up because Joseph, you got a
That's
little
what he
light
said.
ass voice.
He said, "Hey, Papa."
He called me Papa. I like that name.
Some old man.
That's all right. I embrace my age. I ain't shame.
And I'm gonna need you Facebook people to join us on YouTube.
Yes, I'm gonna need y'all to do that.
Because after the fact, I'll be seeing some comments that I would have loved to respond to. But I don't see them all the time because I'm not on Facebook looking at the comments. I'm on YouTube. You just talked to my mic.
I didn't do nothing to it. I fixed it.
No, you didn't fix it.
Yes, I did. It ain't supposed to be turned like that.
You go touching it.
Yeah, it ain't supposed to be turned like
It's
that.
the way I want it to be.
Okay, well.
That one is yours,
you know what?
this one is mine.
I'm not fighting with you this morning, Joseph. I'm not going to do it.
You're not going to steal my joy. You shut up. Come down. You won't take my joy.
Don't start. Don't start. all that today ain't necessary. Got me talking like vlogs.
Steal my joy. Hallelujah.
All right.
Don't make me speak in tongues.
Where am I at?
Because I will.
Did you see this cute couple on Facebook?
That is...
Their anniversary is today.
Instagram or Facebook?
Facebook.
No, they're not on my thing.
Yeah. Their name is Stefan and Kamel Rogers. Happy anniversary, Stefan and Kamel. Yes. And I don't know. I think Sean Rogers must be related. Well, okay. Well, I don't know. Well, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
What's the anniversary?
Anniversary.
It's anniversary.
It's anniversary.
Don't start talking like somebody else I know.
Yes. Well, y'all, we got enough people up in here to get started, Joseph. We're going to get started. We're going to do the countdown. Y'all going to be nice today. All right. So here go the countdown. Like the head, here it go. All right, and here we go with the intro. Bam!
Y'all see that?
See what? I didn't know he had
Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Y'all...
some folks. I was just trying to figure out how to record. I am not for play, boo boo. I am not for play.
my thing.
Yeah, what? What?
You see how
Well, why can't you reach over?
you see how you do me? You see how you do me? That's
You know what?
and then when I yell, I'm wrong.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
You see how you do me?
Whatever, Joseph. Listen, I be in here trying to get the sound and stuff right.
He be mad because he don't want the spotlight on me.
Oh, child, please.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Ain't no way the light ain't gonna be on your light bright ass. Clap on, clap off.
I'm just gonna do my usual and say hello to everybody.
Yes, hello everybody.
I'm gonna start with Facebook because I only see 2 people typing in here, but it's like 5 people, so it's 3 more people hanging in the bushes on Facebook. Hello to the bushwhackers.
Hey, bushwhackers on Facebook.
Hello to David Ballard and my friend Benito, who says, "Leave Joseph alone. Don't be a bully, Tramel."
Whatever, Benito. I ain't even gonna start with you. Ain't gonna start with me today, Benito.
And
Don't
then
start.
I have all my YouTube people, Miss Blogs and Fiction,
Hey,
Auntie Pee Wee. I hope you went on them slides.
Dare to be different.
Medina, Monte,
Hey, Monte.
and who else in here? Roxanne.
Hey, Roxanne. That's my queen.
And Medina has a question for you early in the morning.
All right. Hey, Medina.
Medina said,
You know that's my queen, too.
What is
Well,
your
no, say
position?
hi to everybody before you ask the question. Oh, you do? Okay.
I know what I'm doing.
Uh,
Medina said,
Don't do me today, Joseph.
because
Don't
there's
do
people on YouTube hanging in the bushes too.
me.
Hey,
Don't do
bush
me.
people. And people up on the rocks, up there saying something.
Hey, he's sitting up there saying something.
But ain't saying nothing.
Don't be stepping on my flowers and stuff up there.
Medina says, Tramel, what is your position on baby hair? In my opinion, it has gone wild.
Well, y'all know, I don't do baby hair. You know I don't do that.
Thank you, Monte.
I don't do that. I'm not a queen. You know, the queens do baby hair. With all due respect, the queens do baby hair. So I really don't do baby hair. What? Yeah, I go disappearing, child. I don't do baby hair. Queens do baby hair. I'm non-binary. So, you know, we just...
Well, I think she's talking about the girls with the wigs.
Yeah.
When they take it all and slick it down like they Michael Jackson.
I think it's cute it's a cute look depending on what kind of hair you're wearing. You know, when you wearing like a nice flowy hair, like some Wet and Wavy or some beachy. But when you're doing like straight, bone straight hair, it's too much. It's too much. And y'all girls, y'all need to stop wearing all them damn eyelashes, putting on 3 and 4 pair of eyelashes. And your eyelashes got more body than your hair.
Your eyelashes
flying in the wind.
When you open
looking
your
like
eyes,
a damn reindeer.
Your eyelashes should not be hitting your eyebrow.
Right. Looking just like a damn reindeer.
It's too much.
It's too much. It's too much over the top. Well, who am I to talk about too much over the top, right?
That's who Roxanne, a lot of them do the baby hair because they ain't got no edges. But still.
Yeah, sometimes it's too much. It
when
depends.
You're wearing a wig.
When you go into the corner
no
store.
Edges don't matter.
When you go in the Poppy store to get you a sandwich, a turkey and cheese with a CNC soda, you ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to do all that. Just put a hat on or something. All that presentation. Like you get a runway job going to the corner store to get a cup of coffee. You got baby hairs and can on.
My shirt says the king has no fear.
That's right.
And over here was a lion.
Joseph, why didn't you get the hat?
But because I didn't feel like going downstairs. But the silver disappeared.
Yeah, I have that in red.
You can really only see the lion if you up on me because you still see the blackness for the silver. But I didn't really kind of care for it anyway because this lion was silver, but on the hat it's embroidered in white. And I thought the lion should have been just as white as on the hat. But, you know, the hat is downstairs.
Yeah, there's a hat that goes with that. I have the same one in red. Yeah. You like. What y'all think of the backdrop? What y'all think of it? Y'all like that?
Benito said, where you going with that jacket on?
Who?
Benito.
Benito don't start. Don't start, Benito. You know
Thank
I'm a
you,
king.
David.
I'm a king. Don't stop hating. Stop hating. Stop drinking haterade early in the morning, Benito. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, Love Kings.
He always start in trouble. What y'all think of the backdrop? I had to put this one up. Let me put this one up for a minute. Joseph, slide over just a little bit so they can see. Because I wanted them to see. Because today
It's Martin Luther King.
is Martin Luther King birthday.
Malcolm
One of the
X.
most influential,
And Barack
iconic
Obama.
figures in the world. Not just in the United States, but in the world. Happy birthday to you, Martin Luther King. Thank you. We thank you. You know, had it not been for him, I don't know where we would be, you know. But today we celebrate Martin Luther King birthday.
Thank y'all for loving the backdrop.
Yes, y'all like this back. They like the cartoon. That's Joseph and me. Me and Joseph, that's our cartoon. That's our memojis. Yes. And by the way, if you guys ever want to get one of our backdrops for your computer, use it as a screensaver, or you want to have it as a screensaver on your phone, we do have screensavers over on our McRae Kingz boutique. We have cell phone cases with our logo and our pictures. I haven't created one. I have one created for like this in our boutique. And then we have a host of different wallpapers that you can purchase. Yes, on our at our boutique. So go over there to the McRae Kingz boutique and just take a look at some of our digital products that we offer, along with the other products that we do offer, the other merchandise out there. To be different stores over there. Yes, you see the logo Dare to Be Different. It's right there behind Joseph. Dare to Be Different Entertainment Group. That's who the McRae Kingz are brought to you by. And we also have of course, our official McRae Kingz merchandise over there. So, and the McRae Kingz merchandise is, our lifetime member line. So you guys need to go over there to our McRae Kingz boutique and check us out. Check us out. But welcome to the channel.
Joe Bell is just fine on the floor.
Yeah,
in between my feet, sleep.
Yeah, child. Yeah, we
sleeping on my foot.
We try to keep him quiet because Jomel can be a handful. Yeah,
now, you know something?
He's been good though, Joseph.
I changed my mind about tasing you.
Who?
Me.
You wasn't gonna tase me.
I was gonna tase you, but I changed my mind about tasing.
I'm telling you, Joseph, that wouldn't have worked out for you.
Because I didn't realize tasing a person could give him a heart attack.
Yeah,
and I would feel very bad if that happened.
Joseph, if you would have tried to tase me.
But I had every intention on tasing.
I'm telling you, Joseph, it wouldn't have worked out.
It would have.
It wouldn't have worked out good for you.
It would have.
It wouldn't have worked out good for you. I'm telling you that. It wouldn't have worked out good for you. I'm telling you.
Because I can see you rolling around and the thing stuck in you, and I have to come get it.
If you
but I might have pushed the button about 3 times before I took it out.
If you would have tased me, hold on, I gotta take this call, Joseph.
Take it. No. Anyway, I realized because of the whole Capitol riot thing. I realized because of the whole Capitol riot thing that people, the man tased himself in the balls and got a heart attack and died.
That wouldn't work out.
And then they tased, I think, a police officer, and he caught a heart attack.
Joseph.
So I really didn't know that tasing somebody would give him a heart attack.
Joseph.
So that I won't
tase you. Joseph. If you would have tased me, you would have opened up the Kraken, honey. Have you seen Clash of the Titans?
Sometimes the repercussion of what you do is worth it.
You seen Clash of the Titans? Remember the Kraken?
Sometimes the repercussion of what you do is worth it.
Medusa wouldn't have been able to stop me. That's the only difference. If you would have tased me.
I didn't change
And why
my
would you
way.
want to tase just before that? Why would you want to tase me?
Just to see you
You
roll
just
around and fall
y'all,
around.
let me tell y'all something. My husband, I love him to death.
I want to tase
But
somebody.
I ain't never seen somebody that just wants to see me in fear. He want to take me to a haunted house just because he know I don't like haunted houses. He want me to go to the damn corn maze because he know I don't like the damn corn maze.
Scary. That's number one.
He want me to go on this ride called the slingshot.
That's fun.
Have y'all seen that thing? The slingshot is this thing. It's like a chair with two people sit in it. And they pull you back, right? And they don't tell you nothing. And then they just let you go and you go flying up in the air.
I mean, but technically, how high are we going to go with my fat ass in the slingshot? I mean, it ain't going to take off like if we both was 180 pounds.
With my luck, the bungee cord that the damn slingshot is attached to will break. And we will go flying somewhere.
He don't even want to watch a horror movie with
I don't do horror movies. I don't do horror movies. I don't do those. I have nightmares. Now, I'll watch a horror movie with you, but I'm not responsible if I start fighting in my sleep.
You do that now?
I'm not responsible. Exactly. You know how that is. Do you really want that?
Yes, I want us to watch a horror movie.
He just wants to be a watcher. He just wants me to watch it so he can see me scared.
Because most of them are
I ain't never seen somebody that just want. He want to see me run.
No, that's
my feet is jacked up.
That's because you keep talking about taking off running if something
I'll run.
scary
Let me tell you
happens.
something. Let me tell you something. If there ever should come a time,
and in my mind, I just picture
where I
a
got to
cartoon
run,
just taking off running.
Now, let me tell y'all something. My feet. I got bad feet. I got foot ulcers. I had foot ulcers
Hey, Trisha.
on the bottom of my feet. But let me tell you something. And I got neuropathy, so I don't walk that much. You know that, except for when I go to Walmart or we go to the supermarket. That's all the walking I do. But let me tell you something. If there should ever come a time where I had to run, like if a dog was coming, like one of them pit bulls or a bull mastiff or something was coming after me, rest assured, you ain't got to worry about me. Because I'll be on the news. It would be breaking news. A big cloud of dust just came flying down the road. We don't know what it is, but it just came flying down the road.
But what I don't understand is you won't watch horror movies.
Right.
Which 9 times out of 10 ain't what's in a horror movie ain't gonna happen.
He be wanting to watch movies with nuns that turn into demons and shit.
But you'll watch natural disaster movies that can actually happen. That's horror to me.
That's not
watching
horror.
an earthquake.
That's not horror.
Collapse everything around it, and I'm sitting there like, ooh, what if that really happened?
But that's not horror.
That is horror because
That's
that
not
could
horror.
happen.
E.T.
A nun being possessed and killing everybody could never happen.
Who said that?
It's not gonna happen.
Who said that?
Because it ain't.
Who said that?
Me.
Oh. It'll happen in my sleep.
2012 could happen.
Okay.
The Nun is not gonna happen.
And for that reason, you think
now, like if you say Amityville Horror, that's real. I know ghosts are real. And,
right.
I watched the video the other day where a man said he caught a ghost on his cell phone, and he was telling the ghost to slam the cabinet again, and the ghost didn't listen. And if you pay attention, you see the plate slide across the countertop. I was like, "Oh shit!"
And you want me to watch?
No, this was real.
I know, and you want me to watch a horror movie?
And I'm like. And he had a little baby in the background that was repeating what he said. Close the closet. Open the closet. Open the closet. And he said, move something. Do something. Because he didn't catch it the first time. And he was agitating the ghost to do something. And I don't even think he realized until he played the video back that the plate slid across the countertop. But I saw it. I was like, ooh, the plate just slid across the countertop. I said, y'all keep playing with ghosts.
See, Monte said The Conjuring was based on a real family.
No,
See,
because that's like Amityville Horror.
exactly.
Stories like that, I don't expect you to watch because I know you'll be scared sitting in the house because, you know, ghost horror movies.
Like he want me to go to the corn maze, right? Did y'all see Jeepers Creepers? Did you see that thing sitting
That's
up
not real.
there saying something? He was sitting up there just like this.
But that's not real.
And all you saw was his eyes move. And he picked that man up and flew away with him. Never to be seen again.
Well,
and you
that's
want
not
me to
real.
go to the corn maze.
Right, because that's not real.
You don't know that. You don't know that. Anything can happen.
You watched that other movie with me and you wasn't even scared.
Listen, our president is the first president in history to be impeached 2 times. So anything can happen. 21. It is what it is.
Roxanne said if she was so plate move, she would have moved out of the house.
Okay.
And a ghost could have. No, the other
You ain't got
one.
to worry about me.
No, there's another one. I think it's on YouTube where the guy is in a hotel room and he took his phone because he kept saying that things was happening and he wanted a different room. And they wouldn't give him a different room because, of course, they telling him he's lying. So he videotaped the ghost throwing the hangers out of the closet and took the phone off the receiver and threw it at him. And I was like, oh, no. And I said, okay, when you went back to the guest desk, what did they say when they saw that? Because let me tell you something. When it comes to hotels and stuff, believe me, people have already told them things been going on in those rooms, and they still try to stick people in those rooms, hoping that the last person was lying. And when he had video, see, nowadays you can get video footage of what's going on, so they can't deny it no more. See, back in the day, you just said, oh, this happened, that happened, and of course they wouldn't believe you. But now you can get video footage because, see, it seems like these ghosts are just as agitated as people nowadays, and they're making their presence felt and known.
I don't want to see him. Like, we got one in our house. The one that we got in our house, I think he was an old slave. He might even have been John Henry.
But he peaceful.
But he nice. But you know what I told him? I talk to him all the time. Don't think I'm crazy, y'all. But I talks to the ghosts. See, when you talk to them, they listen to you. I told him, I said,
they only listen if they friendly.
Now, there's been times when I went down in the kitchen and out of my peripheral vision, I've seen a shadow. I don't know what the hell it is, but I ain't trying to figure it out. I don't try to turn around to see what it is. See, white people do stuff like that. They be like, oh my goodness, what was that?
Y'all. He ain't lying, because there's been times when Tramel been upstairs asleep and Jomel been with me in the kitchen, and I literally hear somebody walking down the stairs, and I be waiting for Tramel to turn the corner to come in the kitchen, and I'm like,
I swear to God, one day,
and Jomel is right here.
I felt the presence of it. It felt like it was standing over me. Like this, whoever this ghost is, he's real big. He's a real big man, which is okay because I like big men.
When he rape you in your sleep, you'll be all right.
Listen, if he do, he better do a good job. But I swear to God, I felt his presence, and I just said, whoever you are, I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to meet you yet. Please don't reveal yourself. Because it felt like they wanted to reveal themselves. That's how much the energy was in the room.
Well, I just, like most of the time it's when I'm in the kitchen and it's like I hear them coming down the stairs.
And in here.
And I wait for Tramel to turn the corner to come in the kitchen, and he never does.
He don't never come in our bedroom. He'd be in the kitchen, and I could feel him in here.
Like last night when you were asleep, I heard something downstairs, and I'm like,
yeah, we always hear stuff downstairs.
And I see, sometimes I think it's my imagination, but other times Jomel will be on the bed with us, And when I jump, he jumps. So
You know,
I'm
I
like,
don't be wanting to say nothing.
okay. And then Jomel will go downstairs sometimes and he'll just start barking or he'll start playing. And we like, what the hell is he doing downstairs?
And then this one with his punk ass, right? He'll hear something downstairs and say, I say, just Joseph, did you hear that? I'll be like, Joseph, did you hear that? Yeah, I heard it.
What am I doing when I'm hooked up?
Go downstairs and see what it is.
Okay, what am I doing? Unhook myself from my dialysis.
Yeah, no, don't, Joseph, no. You just sometimes you don't be hooked up. Don't do it.
It don't normally happen till late at night. Like last night,
He sent me down there to the wolves. It could be anything down there.
10:45, 11 o'clock. Because I remember I didn't hook myself up till like 11 o'clock, and you fell right back to sleep. And
he just found out it was bats up here.
Child, I'm not surprised, but because when I lived with Tracy,
Joseph,
when I
what
would
would
go
you
out
do
the
if
house,
a bat came and landed right on the top of your head?
no, when I was living with Tracy, when I would go outside to smoke a cigarette at night, I'm like, what is that flying over my head? And then I realized birds don't fly at night. So it was nothing but bats. And I was gagging. But, you know, long as they don't come in my house.
Bats all the time in the South.
Long as they don't come in my house, we good. And even if they come in the attic, I don't go up that bitch. Long as they don't come down into the house.
There.
Since we moved here.
Because
you went up there and said, oh, I see something. That's all it took. Because I don't even go in the basement.
No, I didn't see nothing. It's just eerie up there.
I don't go in the basement.
It's eerie up there. Because we was going to put the studio up there.
Don't go in the basement.
We was going to put the studio up there.
You was going to put the studio up there.
Yeah.
I had no intention.
Listen, if it was insulated and stuff up there, I'd go up there. Because this, like, our attic is nice and it's roomy. It's big.
Clean.
But we ain't been up there. Yeah, this is
We
clean.
ain't been up there. We've been up here, what, a year already?
Uh-huh.
2 years? A year. October this year. October,
You know what? I don't know why we don't store stuff up there. Why we don't store stuff
Well,
up there?
because I ain't going up there. I'd rather go down in the basement.
Because they got this program up here where they will come and they will insulate the whole attic absolutely free.
Absolutely not. Because if something is up there that runs down into the house, I'm going to scream like a little girl.
I'm gonna tell you
run
why.
out of the house.
But I'm gonna tell you why I don't go up there. Because when I was a kid, my mama had rented. We lived in this attic apartment, and my room was in the front where it was unfinished. You know. And it wasn't. It was birds used to come in there. I don't know how they used to get in there, but birds used to come in there, like pigeons used to come flying in that room. And so, I would never sleep up there. And so that's why I don't go, because that's what that attic reminds me of, because it's not finished. It don't have no like sheetrock, no nothing.
No, I don't play with critters.
Yeah, I don't mess with animals either.
I was telling him yesterday when I had my townhouse in Maryland, my next door neighbor told me, "Oh, I opened my cabinet and saw a mouse," and I'm like, "Well, bitch, you brought him here," because she had just moved in. And I'm in my mind, I'm like, "Well, bitch, you brought him here because ain't none of the rest of us got mice." And then one day I'm in my basement chilling, and I had a box of Cheez-Its, and that was my thing. I would always, especially in the summertime, get me a box of Cheez-Its and blend me up a nice little daiquiri or margarita frozen, and put it in my little McDonald's cup, drink the whole thing with my little Cheez-Its and watch TV, and then stumble up the stairs to bed.
Have a nice margarita today.
And then stumble up the stairs to bed. Well, child, I did that and came downstairs the next day, and I picked up the box of Cheez-Its, and all the little crumbs fell out of the box. I'm like, the hell is this? And there's a hole on the side, and the plastic bag they rolling out all just crumbles. I said, I'm not even going to believe that. I'm just going to assume that the dogs jumped up here and I know there was no possible way that my dogs jumped in that bar stool and jumped on top of that bar and just ate a little corner of the Cheez-It box and ate a little piece of the, I'm like,
Oh, that ain't nothing.
So then I went upstairs in the kitchen and I said, I checked the bread and other little things that, could be left out. I was like, well, all of this is fine. So what happened in the basement? I said, oh no, child. No. Who you gonna get?
No, he's protected.
John Henry.
See, that was the ghost. He heard the ghost. That's what it was. Joe Mel.
I don't play with critters. Not me.
Yeah, I don't play games with animals.
So if I saw a bat
with rodents,
but you forget they told us there was bats up here when we moved up here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not.
They was like, don't leave your windows open at night. The bats could fly in the house. Yeah. I was like, you ain't got to tell me more than one.
That's all you got to tell me. But I remember when we first met. Remember the house I lived in. The house that I owned that house, and I went downstairs, right, in the kitchen, because at the time when I was with Wayne, he was like, Jamel, something, I keep on hearing something walking downstairs, like, and you can hear it like, like, it was like feet, pitter-pat. So I went downstairs, and I took 2 pieces of bread, and I put them on the floor in the kitchen. And I went back upstairs. Well, I heard the noise again. Pitter-patter. And I went downstairs. And the goddamn bread was gone. Both pieces. I said, now what could possibly have taken it? First of all, it had to be something big. That's what I was thinking in my head. Well, what I was thinking, I was right. Because I turned out the light and then I turned it back on. And when I turned the light on, it was a rat this big.
Oh no.
When I tell you I went upstairs, I know. I didn't went upstairs. When I tell you I did a mad dash upstairs, went in my bedroom and got some clothes. And at that time we had a porch in the back on the top floor. I climbed down the side of the house with my little bag. And that was it for me. That was it for me.
In my house with a friendly ghost.
I got a moving truck the next day, and I called the real estate agents. Told them I had a house for sale because Irvington has a big. Where I was living at, they said
I was about to say Newark or Irvington.
They had a big rat problem because of all the abandoned houses. Like if you live in a neighborhood that has a lot of abandoned houses, they cause rats to come in mice. So that's why the rat was there. But I had my friend Anthony. I told him about it, and he came and he got the rat. He caught it. He got one of them big rat traps, and he caught it. And so we called the ASPCA and we told them that we had caught this rat and we wanted to know what, could they come and get it? They said, well, it's against the law to kill it.
Shut up.
Because it was what they call a neutral rat. That's what they call it, a neutral rat. It's against the law to kill it. He said, what you can do is you can let it go. I said, let it go. And while I was on the phone, Anthony was in the bathroom. He had ran a bathtub full of water and he drowned it. I said, oh no, I'm not. I don't. I have a high respect for animals. Josie, you remember the Poconos?
Well, you was in their neighborhood.
I don't mess with animals. I don't.
It was a little
I have a high respect for lions and tigers and bears. See, these people right here. There was an incident up in upstate New Jersey.
Call it what it is. They saw
the little bear cub. and took the kids out the car because they wanted their kids to take a picture next to the bear cub. Well, you know, if there's a bear cub, mama ain't too far away.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Miss Mama came flying and swiped the little baby, killed the baby.
Well,
Why would you do that? Why? Why, Lord? Why?
I don't understand. I just don't understand when people see baby animals in the wild that they don't think that the mother ain't far behind.
I don't know why people see animals.
Unless
period.
you see the mother dead on the side somewhere. I don't understand why. If you see the baby, the mama ain't far behind. And naturally with humans, a mother's going to protect her child. So a cougar or a bear or a mountain lion, if you think they're not going to attack you because you're by their child, because, oh, look, it's so cute. Look at the little, even a dog ain't going to let you near her puppies, or a cat ain't going to let you near her kittens. And you going to go after some big ass animal because you see little baby and you, oh, this is so cute. Child, please.
Hey, Val.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Trisha said, if you come to my house uninvited, prepared to die. That's right. Listen, when we was up at the Poconos and I saw that thing come around the corner, it was just as scared of me as I was scared of it.
Ooh, that little thing, it couldn't even run fast. It just teeter-tottered away like this.
It just turned around.
I said, that poor little thing scared out of his mind. But he was like this close to Tramel's foot. I swear, if Tramel wouldn't have looked down, it would have walked right over his foot, and Tramel probably would have kicked it over the cliff.
I was ready to go.
He wanted to leave.
I sure did.
It took us 2 hours to get there. He's like, come on, we gotta go. I'm like, I'm not leaving. I just drove
Joseph,
2 hours.
that little bridge.
It's a free room, and we gonna enjoy this for the night.
You remember that little bridge that we had to go over?
Child, that little bridge was. I wonder, because I know Val been to the Poconos, but I don't know if she been to that where we went.
I ain't going to the Poconos no more. First of all.
Well, no, that was just one section of it.
Yeah, but first of all, when you go up in the Poconos, you start to lose your cell phone signal. That's signal number one.
And it could have been just who we had.
No, I don't care. What if you lose your signal and your car break down or you get a flat tire?
That's what he's doing the whole ride, because we driving through the woods. What if the car stops working?
That's right.
What if it gets nighttime and we're just sitting here? I said, well, you going to go walk for help? Oh, hell no, I'm staying in the car. You can go walk for help.
You can go walk for help.
I said, but what if staying in the car we attract like aliens or monsters or killers? And, well, I don't know what to tell you.
When I see E.T. ass, you ain't got to worry about me. You ain't got to worry about no flat tire there, nothing.
He was coming up with all these
You ain't got to worry about that. If E.T. come, or if Jason come out the woods, you will trust me. You ain't got to worry about your mail. Because I got
to the bridge.
And it ain't catching me.
That's when he really lost his mind. Because the bridge was only big enough for one car to go this way and the other car to go that way. And in order to do that, to get across,
it looked like one of those erector sets.
There was a man standing
and then
it's
this man standing there. He just standing there collecting tolls.
Collecting
Who
$1
does that?
Because you needed to pay $1 to get over the bridge.
He just standing. It's just a man standing there. You just give your little $1
and keep it moving.
I wonder what would have happened.
Luckily,
if we didn't give him $1.
We had money in the cash in the car. Because whenever I travel like that, I like to have cash because I never know what would have happened. Toll is going to pop up at. So I try to have money in the car.
What would have happened if we didn't give him $1?
I would have just kept going. Head off. What was he going to do?
He looked like he was.
He couldn't have stopped us.
He looked like he could have chopped our heads off.
What was he going to do? Chase us?
He looked like he could have. He could have gotten his little car and said, "Hey."
No, because matter of fact, remember we didn't have money. We had change.
Yeah, we had change, and we had to scrape that up.
Right, and I apologized to him for giving him change because I didn't know.
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Because my phone didn't even tell me a toll was coming, and most of the time it don't tell me there's a toll. It didn't even tell me there was a toll. So apparently they just put him on the bridge. What else? He wasn't supposed to be on the bridge, and he was just collecting $1 from everybody, getting rich that day.
Yes.
Hey, out and about. Hey, Patricia.
All right. Shout out to the alphas. Shout out to the alphas. Alpha. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences, our condolences. Please send our condolences from the McRae Kingz. Vlogs, I need you to keep it together. Y'all listen. Let me tell y'all something. They are not playing in DC. They ain't playing. They are not playing. They done put up barbed wire fences all around the Capitol and the White House. They are not playing. And rightfully so. They're not playing. The president, they say he got out on the runway yesterday, where Air Force One is. And they say he just walked around the plane and he just kept on saying, I won. I won. I won. I won. He done lost his mind. He done lost his whole entire mind. He's just devastated. Devastated. Let me put this up. I gotta put this up again, Joseph. Hold on.
Let that video.
No, I'm not putting up no video. I gotta put this up again. See, because this is the conversation we're gonna have today. So I gotta put this up. Y'all, chill. The Republicans, listen to this.
I look amazing.
I'm not gonna say you do. You look great today.
You need to always have a dark screen.
You look great. The Republican. Oh man, Joseph. Is it the sweet potatoes?
Probably.
Is he okay?
Because he swallowed them whole.
Go get him some water. You gonna go get him some water?
I open the door, you know when they gonna get home.
Yeah. Poor baby.
He gonna eat them.
I made Joe Mel some sweet potatoes today.
And instead of chewing them, he swallowed them whole.
Did he?
Yeah, he throwing up chunks.
I shouldn't have gave him so much at a time.
He didn't eat them all.
He didn't. Bye-bye. You all right? He just sitting there. My poor baby. But anyway, y'all. A lot of the senators that were along, with the conspiracy theorists that were saying that, the election was rigged are now backtracking. Right? They backtracking and they want to apologize. They say they want to apologize for believing in this conspiracy that the election was rigged, because now they're recognizing the fact that each and every state that our president-elect got these votes were in Black communities, right? So they feel as though they have insulted the Black community by questioning whether or not they came out and voted. See, this is what the problem is with this whole the election is rigged. You see, these white supremacists are devastated because they never expected. See, this is what we have to do. I'll talk about that in a minute. But they can't believe that we came out and did what we were supposed to do. They can't believe it. They can't believe that we came out to the polls and we voted. We did what we were supposed to. We finally did it. We finally did it. They can't believe it. They are devastated. that we finally came out and did it. Not only did we do it once, but we did it twice. And now the ball is in our court. But here's the thing. We can't stop. We can't stop, Joseph. This is our time. What Mary Miriam say? Go get it. Go get it. Go get your blessing. It's your time. It's our time. Y'all understand? Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's our time. We have to continue this momentum that we have. This is how we prove that the election wasn't rigged. That's all we got to do. It's like my husband said. I love my husband so much because he is so smart. Sit back. What'd you say, Joseph?
Sit back and let them destroy the system they built to hold us down.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that simple.
And get out and do your job. That's all you got to do. It ain't nothing for you to get up and go to the polls. And that's not only in the election for the presidency and the Senate. Y'all got to get out and vote in your local elections. See, because now I guarantee you they want to try to change the voting game. You know that, right?
Of course.
They want to try. The next time they're going to try to make it
That's why
hard.
they're going to get rid of the electoral college.
Yeah.
And they want to change things now because they see that what they put back in, what they put up that would have worked in 1875, it's not going to work in 2021. That's why they want to change everything. And you know that Republican that apologized, I don't see that. You know, it's twofold. I mean, he could not have been paying attention to what really was going on because he was really just for, you know, orange casserole and just sitting there on orange casserole side.
Do you think his apology was sincere?
If he really didn't pay attention to what was happening, yes.
But see, that's the thing, y'all.
If he did, then no, now you're just trying to make nice. Who was he? From Pennsylvania, right? See, that's why I didn't understand. I didn't understand how you are in a place that's full of black people and you didn't really understand what was being done.
You know why? Because they don't live the life that we live. They don't endure what we endure.
And that's why I'm going to say that I really think for him to make that type of an apology, I really think he didn't realize what was going on. He just felt that he wanted all the numbers from those places because they had high electoral votes. They had high electoral numbers. So for him to apologize and say he didn't realize that it was about the black vote, I'll give him that because he probably didn't. He probably wasn't paying attention to that. He was just gung-ho for, he just wants all the places he lost with high electoral votes. And then when he sat back and somebody explained to him what the problem was, then he registered in his head, that's why he was challenging all those places. So I don't see how he didn't get it living in Pennsylvania with a whole bunch of black people. But, you know, it happens because they don't pay attention to things that involve us. They really don't.
And see, that's the thing, Joseph, that frustrates the heck out of me is.
But in actuality, I think this whole capital thing is opening up a lot of Salt's eyes to what Pepper has been saying for years. Even though, like with the George Floyd thing, I think a lot of Salt saw for themselves how they treat Pepper. And I'm going to keep using my seasonings. And now I think that Salt saw what they did at Black Lives Movement situation to Pepper. And see, Salt, you know, don't mess with their government. Salt ain't having it. And Salt saw.
They ain't having it.
Salt saw how Accent turned around and tried to destroy what they built.
Mm-hmm.
See, now we got a problem because see, now y'all acting like the pepper. Because see, y'all always say the pepper go after the pepper.
That ain't pepper. Let me put up the pepper.
No, I'm paprika.
Yeah.
They all always say the pepper go after the pepper. But this time, the salt went after the salt. So now y'all don't know what to do. Now y'all got to make it right. Y'all got to set examples because we can't be having that. Because now you're going to have to say salt on salt crime.
Right.
Because, you know, y'all been peddling pepper on pepper crime for years. But now, when salt attacks and salt putting up pipe bombs and putting up nooses to hang each other and y'all ready to take each other out, you better preach. You know, Pepper and Pepper ain't never did that to each other. Pepper and Pepper stay in the hood, and Pepper go after Pepper in the hood. But y'all took it to the national stage, and now y'all made a real big ass out of yourself. Come on. And now the world sees that all the propaganda you've been spilling about Pepper, y'all are worse than Pepper. See? Because see, Pepper was home, except for the little pieces. And the little pieces of paprika that was sprinkled out in the salt. Because they got a little confused.
Now we done mixed the seasonings all together. Right. Is that what it is? Is the seasonings all mixed together?
Not all of them. Because see, most of the pepper and the paprika knew to stay their asses home.
Yeah, right.
That wasn't their fight.
Yeah, right. I'm staying home.
Right. But, you know, some of the salt, some of the pepper, some of the paprika, and a little bit of the little MSG decided to go out there. And a little bit of the LGBT decided to go out there, make fools of themselves. Because at the end of the day, the salt don't see y'all from the can of paint.
Exactly.
But you know, salt ain't mad at you if you want to help them do what they do. But at the end of the day, when they finish with that news for who they had it for, the paprika, the pepper, the MSG, and the LGBT was going up on that news too. See, that's the part y'all forget. Y'all forget. See, they use you to get their job done. But once their job is done, they don't have no more use for your ass. That's the part y'all feel real.
And then Orangina left his
and then Orangina left everybody hanging. Yeah. Well, they're moving the way I want them to move. So
he left his homeboy up in there. They was getting ready. They had a noose
for him.
And then now they saying that there was an inside job. Wait a minute, Joseph. Let me tell you what I heard. This will be right before the show. The lady, did you see the video where the lady had the bullhorn and she was telling them where to go, giving them instructions on where to go? The lady the office that they were trying to direct her to, the senator that was on television, she said that was my office.
And the other black senator, the other black senator,
she was a black woman.
No, I'm
talking about the one
that said that. I thought she was.
The other one,
she didn't look black.
All her cameras is gone.
Pulled all her panic buttons out.
Yeah, her panic buttons. Yeah,
beforehand, and she didn't even know they were going until she started trying to hit panic buttons. And like, well, where the hell is all the buttons?
All gone.
So that's how you know it was an inside job.
And they told them before everything happened, don't walk outside. You got to walk under because they have tunnels.
Of course.
They told her don't walk out. They told all of them don't walk outside.
Why do you think DC even have the circles to confuse people? So when they go one way, you really don't know. And I swear to you, if you don't know them circles, child, you will get so turned. I cried one time when I pulled before I lived there. And I was visiting, and I couldn't find my way back to the hotel. I pulled into a gas station in tears. I said, "Miss, please tell me how to get home." And she was like, "You don't leave me." I said, "No, I need to get out of here. I need to get to the hotel." Yeah. And she gave me a piece of paper. She said, "Baby, follow these instructions."
Yeah, you get lost in DC
real quick. Circles will turn you out. You'll have one, and right after you get through that first circle, you'll get another one. And trust and believe. Those streets are not easy to navigate.
Ooh, I missed it. You know what I miss about DC? The Yum Yum Tree.
I don't know nothing about nobody Yum Yum Tree.
The girls in the chat know
I
what the
live
Yum
there
Yum
in
Tree.
peace and harmony,
Yum Yum
and I
Tree.
mind my business.
I remember the Yum Yum Tree when I was young, when I was a young tender, running wild and free. There used to be this place called the Yum Yum Tree. But that's not a story for Coffee with the Kings. Y'all have to join me if y'all want to hear that story. Y'all have to join me up close and personal.
What Orange Gina need to do is worry about how all his businesses are going to be shut down.
Oh, they are turning her.
New York already said
They are
they're closing every contract they have with him. 3 banks done closed his account. The bank that gave him the loan from Largo, they closed his account. So what he need to be worried about is how he gonna afford to pay for all this stuff out of his pocket, because banks ain't dealing with him no more.
Oh, they're turning this thing out. This thing is gonna gag, honey. They give her a nice big old gag pill.
Her kids are getting
with no water
out of all like the
and her
the
churn.
billionaires clubs and stuff they were in. Her
Oh, wait a
kids are
minute.
getting
Ain't they
kicked
questioning
out.
her son?
The son,
Yeah, her
because
son.
of what he
Yeah.
did, that one. But
Yeah.
then
They're gonna get her too.
The daughter and Jared can't go back to New York to the things that they were used to because nobody wants them there.
Let me tell y'all
See,
something.
they didn't do the preparation of what was really going to happen.
They even did background checks on all of the National Guards. They did background checks.
Did you see Miss Ivanka?
Oh.
Miss Ivanka ain't playing. She said, "Oh, I'll be at Joe Biden's, I'll be at his inauguration because they're not going to mess me up."
Wait a minute. They said, Gina said she wants to do a grand outro. She wants to do a grand outro. She said she's leaving now. She hasn't conceded. They said the closest y'all gonna get to conceding, is what she said. That's it. She said she ain't saying nothing else. She wants to do a grand outro. She says she's not coming to the inauguration. She wants to do a grand outro to the helicopter, and that's it. Let me tell y'all something, they ain't playing. Each and every last one of you white supremacists, you white trash supremacists that was out there, y'all did that, they gonna get y'all asses. I don't care. They gonna get y'all asses. Be on notice. They gonna get you. They gonna get you. And then what's killing me is, the one that had the horns with the fur on his head and stuff like that. His mama was on the news last night. Actually, she was the donkey of the day yesterday. Shout out to Charlemagne. She was the donkey of the day on Hot 97. This woman was on the news telling everybody that her and his public defender, that he is not eating because he can only eat organic food.
So let him die.
So like we supposed to care.
Give him some dirt and let him grow some potatoes.
Wait a minute, this is what I'm trying to understand. I'm like Charlemagne. This is what I'm trying to understand. You ain't got no job because he ain't got no job, y'all.
Well, no, I can't.
How can you afford to eat organic food and you ain't got no job? Because organic food is expensive, Joseph.
Because one dummy wore his job ID around his neck, and that's how they found him, and his job fired him.
Is that the one that said, I'm supposed to be at work?
No.
Because there was one that was on the news saying, I'm supposed to be at work right now.
It wasn't that dummy. It was a different dummy. He had on his job ID around his neck.
Dumbass.
The job saw him and fired him immediately.
Dummy.
And that's how they located him.
Dummy.
And then, let me tell y'all something. You have to be careful how you treat people. Because a lot of the men are getting turned in by their ex-wives and ex-girlfriends.
Mm-hmm. And the ones that don't pay child support and things.
Because you done pissed them off. Mm-hmm. So they're calling the FBI and the police, turning your ass in.
Wait a minute. And the ones that they done caught is up in there running their mouth.
Oh, did you see the one that gave the FBI? He sent her an email with everything that happened to him and said to the nice FBI lady, see, they ain't about that life.
Yeah, they ain't about it.
See, when you catch Pepper, Pepper be about that life. Mm-hmm. Pepper be about that life. So Pepper gonna sit there and keep saying, I don't know what you're talking about. Bruh, I don't know what you're talking. I was the only one in the Capitol, bruh. But we saw all I saw was me in the Capitol. I was the only one in the Capitol. I don't know nothing about nobody plans. I don't know nothing. See, that's what Pepper gonna do.
Right.
The ones that's really about that life. But see, Salt is gonna start singing like a songbird.
Start
They
telling
ain't about that
everything.
life. They ain't about that life. What? I don't understand. No, I don't. That wasn't me in the picture. You know, the one behind Pelosi's death. Oh no, that wasn't me because he went home and cut off his beard. Oh no, I don't know what you're talking about. That wasn't me in the picture. No, that wasn't me. You think you look that
And then
different?
most of them is like, what do you want to know?
Most, of course, because
What do you
now
want
they
to
want
know?
to sing like
I'll tell you what.
songbirds because
They even
they ain't
listen.
about their life.
They was breaking it down. They was like, Pence is a traitor. They're saying that he's a traitor. And they told the whole plan.
And the whole plan and what they was planning because they ain't about that life.
No, they ain't about that life. See, we about that life.
See, let me tell you something I always say.
And y'all, let me tell y'all something. That's why you know why we sit back? I'm gonna tell you why we sit back. Because we ain't got to worry about them coming in the hood.
Because you just sit back and watch them fall all apart.
Y'all know, Joseph, you know if they come in the hood. You know.
No, it's just hilarious to me because y'all want to be about that life and you're not really about that life.
Yeah.
You know, you sit around and talk about Pepper all day long, but see, Pepper is about that life.
Yeah, we about that life.
We really, and it's a sad
Come
thing.
up in the hood. Come up on Martin Luther King Boulevard and see what happened to your black ass.
Crimes in the hood can be solved, but Pepper about that life. They ain't sitting there telling nothing. They can see the whole shit, but they ain't seen shit that
What
day.
you mean crimes in the hood can be solved?
See what?
Child, you come
I was in my window, but I got cataracts. I don't see nothing. I just see shadows. They gonna make an excuse why they didn't see it. They saw it. Well, they gonna clearly tell. Nope. I was sitting in my car, but I was on my phone and I was looking at my phone. Yeah, hell yeah, I heard gunshots and I slid down in the seat. You think I'm gonna look because I want to get shot? Nope. I just slid down in the seat. Meanwhile, they ass got the whole thing on video on their phone. Not Salt. Salt gonna sit there. You want my phone? Because that's what he did. He told her, I have everything on my phone, but it's just too big. I can't send it to your phone, but I'll download it and send it to you in email and then title the email, Nice FBI Lady. What? No, they know. You said, Nice FBI Lady. So clearly she did not tell you who she was. So you knew what you was doing. But no, the one that did that, he said he was having a dream. He dreamt that he was in the Capitol. He dreamt all these things that ended up on his phone that he took video of. But then you see him in the video. This is how stupid they are. He's in the video that he sent her. Because he tried to pretend like, I don't remember being there. I know I had a dream. But I could send you video that's on my phone and I'll email it to you. Well, if you weren't there, how did you get I've never had a dream and the video that I dreamed ended up on my phone. Like, are you serious? Really? Roscoe?
Come up in the hood and somebody gonna put you somewhere where nobody can smell you.
I'm
telling you that right now. Y'all come up in the hood and see what happens.
But see, that's because they ain't about that life.
They ain't coming up in the hood with that marching and carrying on.
They didn't think this through.
No, they didn't.
Well, they thought it through. They just thought nothing was going to happen.
They didn't project it right.
No, they just, because, privilege, they didn't think nothing was going to happen to them.
Yeah, that's
what it was. But see, now, what they fail to realize is they have to be made an example of. And now they're gagging because they're not about that life. If you're not about that life, you sit your ass home on your couch and mind your business.
Or sit on the front porch.
The story I told you about that I read.
Sit on your front porch and drink your moonshine and twinkle your toes.
And her husband.
And eat turkey tails and hog balls and chicken.
With the brother because the brother is gay. But the brother has a lot of money and the brother is married. So when they have little family gatherings, the brother only comes because of the mother. And the sister and the sister's husband don't talk to him, and they say he's a bad example for their little son. Well, guess what their little son did and where their little son was and how her little son got arrested at the Capitol. So now guess what they want? They want the gay brother that's going to hell.
Mm-hmm.
They want him to help pay for a good lawyer.
Right.
Because they ain't got no money. We know why they ain't got no money. Because they probably live in the back hicks of Mississippi and live in a trailer park. That's why they ain't got no money. While he living the high life over in England in a chateau. Because him and his husband is rich.
See.
But see, when you was throwing shade, you never thought you was going to need him.
Mm-hmm.
So now the brother's paying them dollars. Like, what are you calling me for? You never call me any other time.
Right.
Blocks her on the phone. Guess who they started calling next? The husband, who they never have nothing to say to.
Mm-hmm.
Please talk to her brother and talk some sense into him. Sense. He's got sense because he's paying her just like she did him.
Mm.
Then the next thing the brother found out is how his mother really feels about him. You're never going to give me a grandchild, so help the one that I have. Ooh. Really?
The shade of it all.
Is that what you think about me, mother? Because that was his email to the person that he wrote the letter to. What should he do? And his question was not should he give his sister money? Should he cut his mother off for exposing her true feelings about him for what she said? And I was reading going, cut the bitch off. Cut her off. Cut them all off. You and your husband live your life and be happy because they weren't concerned about y'all before they needed you, bitch. See, that's why you need to be careful how you treat people in your life because you never know what situation may come around and the same people you turned your nose up at, the same people you condemning are the same ones you're going to have to go running asking for help. And then you're going to get mad when they don't want to help you. How motherfucking dare you, bitch?
Ain't it funny how life goes around?
So, you want to blame the fact that your son went there because he got around the wrong crowd. Well, if I'm not confused, your husband is the minister. You sit there and tell your brother you don't want your son around him because he's a bad influence, but yet you want his money to get your criminal son out of jail.
You want my money?
Now, the last time I checked, being married to a man and being gay wasn't a crime.
My pockets will be loaded, honey. I'll be just like that.
But your son busted into the Capitol building. That's a crime. Let that marinate for some of you people.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to do my interview with myself.
You are about to lose your job. You are about to lose your job. You are about to lose your job.
Half of them, well, a little 5% that had one did lose it.
Ain't it funny? Ain't it funny? See, what the Bible say? The Bible say that the Lord will make your enemy what?
And your footstool.
See, I told you. See, this is what the Lord is saying. Let's see, didn't I tell you?
No, Charlene, that was a girl. An Olympic swimmer. She got arrested too because she busted up in the Capitol.
Oh, she did a whole interview.
She was an Olympic swimmer.
She did a whole interview, didn't she?
Yeah, she was just on the Olympic team, and she was an Olympic swimmer. And they busted her ass because she was up in the Capitol too, and they arrested her too. And the Olympics need to take away all her medals, like they would do anybody else.
Oh, wait a minute.
That was caught in a situation.
They are taking back all the honorary degrees that they gave on Gina. You know that, right?
Good, because she didn't deserve it.
Every university that gave him an honorary degree, they're taking it back.
She didn't deserve one. They should have never gave her one in the first place.
New York said we are no longer doing business with y'all. Now, if y'all think y'all gonna go to New York City and ride the carousel, ain't gonna happen no more. No more. They took it. It's coming out the park. The famous carousel in Central Park the carousel is coming out the park.
Unless Oprah decided to buy it and use it.
It's coming out the park. New York City, New York ain't playing. It's coming out.
They closing every
We
contract
don't care if the kids like it. It's coming out.
that they have with him.
It's coming out.
So I want to know what's going to happen to the tower.
I want to know what's going to happen, child. The day of the Geechee is gone. The chickens have come home. That's what we say outside.
Jail might be a better option at this point.
Yeah.
At least you got 3 hots in the cotton. Don't have to figure it out.
You know what? I told y'all this is our time. Didn't I tell y'all? We was sitting up there saying something. It's our time.
Now you better sit back and twinkle your
the
motherfucking
Confederate
toes
statues and all that
and
shit.
mind your
Then we had to
business.
look at all these shit. It's coming down. Come on. You know they're about to vote on whether to take that statue down in Columbus Park and rename the park.
But see, they proved the point. They're going to, because now they see you put a Confederate flag inside the Capitol building when they couldn't even do that
in
back
Statue
in
Hall.
Whatever the hell it was.
In Statue Hall, they was taking pictures. They put a MAGA hat on George Washington and took a picture.
And now you just made it easy for us. That's why I said we just need to sit back, twinkle our little toes, and if it got too much calcium in your toenails, tap them on the floor one time. And if you in the South, honey, eat your hog maws, pig feet, and turkey turtles, and mind your business.
Hog balls, chitlins,
And just
and
let
turkey
them
tails.
destroy the system that they built.
Yeah.
We don't need to help them. We ain't even got to say that. We just need to sit back and watch them destroy the system that they built. Because it's going to happen.
And when they say y'all got to get out and vote.
Because see, right now, they're not against us. They're against each other.
When they say get out and vote, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my purse. Come on, Joseph. Come on, let's go to the polls. I got my
Because see, right now, it ain't got nothing to do with us. They against each other.
Let's go to the polls. I got my back.
That's why I said we need to sit back and mind our business and let them destroy the system that they built. Because it's going to happen. Trust me.
Oh, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. Oh, child, it's happening now. And they can't take it. Let me tell you something. They can't take us in the thing. They can't take the girls. They can't take the girls, honey. The girls are on the runway, honey. Grand March and stuff. Y'all know anything about the ballroom? Grand March is January 20th.
No, it ain't.
Grand March.
No, it ain't.
Oh, yeah.
No, it ain't. We need to sit back and be spectators, honey. And
No. We gonna sit back. But Grand March is January 20th, 2021. All we got to do is sit and watch it on TV. Grand March. And then the girls after that, the girls can walk runway. But once we get all this COVID stuff out the way,
we spectators at that ball, honey.
We can walk runway.
We ain't walking nothing. We are spectators at that ball. We are going to let it go down to the last battle, honey.
Oh, yeah.
They are going to destroy and kill each other.
See, my category, I'm walking face.
None of our business. I'm not walking nothing in that ball.
I'm not walking in that ball. I'm talking about in the new day. In the new day, I'm walking face. Okay, because I'm be just like.
Because see, what they fail to realize is if they do something,
I'm be just like him.
I don't think y'all want to deal with Camilla. I really don't.
Let me tell y'all something.
And that's coming from being a black man. You don't want to deal with
And Wendy Williams, get up off it.
You better take Joe and call
Wendy Williams, get up off it. Wendy Williams, get up off it.
Mama is going to turn y'all out.
Wendy Williams, get up off it.
Because you
know, sometimes Wendy Williams go just a little too damn far.
She y'all could say that Miss Camilla, she whitewashed and all that. But let's be real about one thing. Y'all try her. She know the hood. She from the hood. And don't let her call her boys to come and get you.
You know, Wendy Williams was trying to read her for her
Child,
cover of Vogue magazine.
Wendy Williams
Listen, Wendy,
need to sit somewhere and read her fat ass swollen motherfucking legs and her eyes that pop out of her motherfucking head, looking like a whole motherfucking skeleton with two big ass titties, looking like the motherfucking letter P, bitch. The Wendy Williams show is brought to you today by the motherfucking letter P. Bitch, stand sideways. You look like a fucking P. I'm so sick of you and always having something to say about a motherfucker,
Right.
and your eyes damn near hanging on your motherfucking cheeks, bitch.
Joseph, go ahead. Read the bitch. Read it some more.
She always got something to say.
Yeah, she
honey.
always got something to say.
But then want to cry when you come for her motherfucking ass. Fuck that bitch.
Because this video ain't gonna be monetized.
Anywho, honey. So sick of her.
She always trying it.
Bitch, get away.
She always trying it when she needs to go find the nearest water pill, like Nene Lee said. The nearest water pill, honey.
She need to find somebody to set them eyes
to train those
legs
legs,
the
girl.
right way.
See, no, that's Joseph. We shouldn't be saying stuff like that because that's like body shaming.
Well, I don't care. She shaped like the letter P.
But she do
because
need to go
wanna
find
be
the
shaped
nearest
like
water pill.
the letter P, honey. She can get some hips and ass if she wanted to. She got them big ass bubble ass titties sitting up on her chest that ain't real. It's one thing if they were real, but they ain't real. And she don't make no qualms in telling a bitch they ain't real. So if you want to walk around looking like the letter P, bitch, that's your business.
Well, you know, I've been done with her ever since the little gay statement that she made.
Well, you know.
I don't mess
I'm tired of her always talking about everybody like she's just, unreadable.
Yeah, she always talk about people like she's just so grand. She's so grand and she's so perfect.
Unreadable. She sat around with a man that gave another woman a baby, but yet she want to talk about everybody else that should be getting a divorce. Bitch, why didn't you get one when it was your turn? You waited till he turned you the fuck out in public.
She said it was fine. She said my babies was off limits.
Okay, well, if you know...
She said he crossed the line.
Because you have a low self-esteem. If you know your man is cheating on you and you're just allowing that, and the only thing that'll stop you from being with him is that if he has another baby, well, then you're the one with the problem.
She said he crossed the line.
Not him. No, he didn't cross the line. He was doing what you let him do to you for years. And you probably was out there doing it with him according to Tokyo Tonio, honey.
Tokyo Tony said she gonna punch you in the face when she see. I wonder if she gonna do
I
that.
wish she would, and I hope they get it on video.
Tokyo Tony said she gonna punch her.
She was already running from Salt and Pepper and all the rest of them that was threatening to come get her motherfucking ass.
Total was gonna wear her ass out.
Why you pop shit if you a punk?
She be killing me. And then she, Jamel, don't go there. Don't go there, Jamel. Don't go there. Because I was getting to go somewhere. You knew I was getting to go, right?
Don't.
I was getting to go there. I'm not doing that today. I'm not playing that card. But Wendy Williams, you need to have several seats, honey. This is what you need to do, honey. You need to go home and find the nearest wall and do a headstand and let those legs, let that water drain and even out. It'll even out everything. If you just stand on your head. Stand on your head, do a headstand, and let the water from the ankles drain. It's either going to drain, it's going to come out the back of your throat.
Hey, shorty.
Or it's just going to drain and it's going to evenly flow through your body to the point where your ankles ain't swollen no more.
I'm just so tired of her.
I mean, come on, give me a break. She read Michelle Obama for her teeth. She said Michelle Obama need to get her teeth fixed. She always talking about somebody, honey, and with that wig off, honey.
And you always talk about.
Have you ever seen her with that wig off?
You always talk about.
I've seen her with the wig off.
Than you.
Yeah, I've seen her with the wig. Have you ever seen?
At least talk about people on your level.
Right.
Don't talk about black women that are way more important than you will ever be. Because then you look like a hater. Now, I'm not saying you can't have an opinion, but your opinion always seems to be negative about black women that are more successful than you.
That's like she said when Nene, and I ain't messing with her either, but we'll talk about that another day. But she said because Nene quit the Housewives, she was going to be broke. What you think? You think
Right,
you
and
think
that's why
you think
know,
this lady ain't got
I
money in the
tell you
bank? You
something.
think she ain't saved her money? What you think she gonna go broke?
I ain't
She
all
gonna
for
be
Nene and her shenanigans, but once again, there you go knocking another black woman, minding her business.
Mhm.
And this is why black women come for your ass.
Right.
Because that's all you do. That's all you do. But then you don't sit there and knock the white women. No, you don't.
You know who let her have it? Omarosa.
Yeah,
Omarosa.
right. Omarosa came and let her have it on a motherfucking show.
On her show, yeah. You don't want
Because
it.
she was letting her know, bitch, you're not going to try me and think you're not going to get tried.
Miss Wendy. Now let's get up off of her, honey. I'm ready to go.
I don't even know why you brought her up.
Because I got in my feelings when I was watching her and I heard her talk about, you know, her being on the cover of Vogue magazine with sneakers on. Oh, you should have saved that. She talking about she should have
You come
saved
on your
that.
show every day with sneakers on, so what's the problem? Please, because your little fucking swollen feet.
If that's her style,
you so
if
fab,
that's Kamala's style,
no, but you so fab and you so this and that, then you should find Louboutin or one of them should make you some motherfucking pumps for your swollen ass motherfucking feet. How about that? If you so fab, then let make me know it, bitch.
But Wendy
You
Williams is crazy
come on
cat
your
shit
show
anyway.
every day in a pair of sneakers because your motherfucking feet is swole. But if you so fab, why don't you have Louboutin or whoever
Do you
make you a
realize
pair of
do you know
motherfucking
she
shoes for
walks
your
around New
swollen
York
ass
City?
feet?
Do you know she walks around New York City with a robe on?
Because she's an idiot.
Like a terry cloth robe?
Because she's an idiot.
Yeah, she is. She's an idiot.
But anyway, back to your regularly scheduled program,
Yes.
McRae Kingz.
Yes. And this show was brought to you today by Folgers Coffee and
Water.
water. The natural refresher.
Powerade as well.
And
I
it's
drink
free.
it all.
It's free. It's free. It's free. Yes. But y'all, let me just say this on a serious note. Be very careful this week. They're predicting that there's going to be protests in all 50 states. All 50 states are preparing. They're preparing for this. You know, blogs. We had this conversation this morning. That state house. Y'all stay away from that state house. Y'all, please, people, like my husband said, just stay in. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's just really not worth it. It's not worth it for two reasons.
Business.
Yes, first of all, COVID-19 is real. It's still real, y'all. Like Cardi B said, it's still real. If you're gonna go out, wear your mask, protect yourself, but only go out if you need to go out. Really.
Monte, you have a blessed day as well, and don't worry, I'm about to get up off here too because I'm not staying here.
We love
for
you,
2 hours
Monte.
today.
And I haven't forgot about your hat. I got your hat. Don't worry about that. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you, son. I love you some Monte. I got you. But y'all be careful. Wear your mask. And if you don't have to go out, and I know it's Martin Luther King weekend, and under normal circumstances, me and Joseph, we'd probably be down in DC just kicking it up, because this is Martin Luther King weekend. But we in COVID, y'all. It's not worth the risk. I promise you, it's not worth the risk.
I know you girls are going to Atlanta, honey.
Yeah, it to cut up, but it's not worth it though. It's not worth it, Joseph.
I told you the message I saw one of my friends that's a nurse. Put. The child went to Miami, came home and gave their mother the COVID and their grandmother the COVID.
Oh yeah, you told me that.
They called them and told them that their mama and grandmama had about 2 hours to live. And they said, well, tell them I love them because I'm on my way to Atlanta.
And he going straight to hell. Straight to it.
Mm-hmm. But that's how some of the girls think.
Y'all be careful. Be careful. And be careful out here. These terrorists, these are home terrorists, homeland terrorists. They're not coming from they here and they serious. On the serious note, they real serious about what they doing. They really believe in what they doing. Don't it's not worth you getting hurt or getting into an argument, getting into a fight with these crazy fools. It's not. Stay home. Stay home. I'll be watching the inauguration right here in my house. I really wish we could have went. Because under normal circumstances, I would say, Joseph, come on, let's get in the car, let's go. But no, it's COVID-19, and it's dangerous. These people aren't playing. They aren't playing. And my father used to say this all the time. You think you bad? It's somebody out there that's just as bad as your ass.
And on that note,
we're going to get on out of here.
Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and right here on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And if you can share us out, do that. And if you want to become part of the McRae Kingz Kingdom, hit that join button. If you don't see it because you're on an iPhone or iPad, the link is in the description box. So click the link and become part of the McRae's Knights of the Round Table.
Yes, yes.
Also, make sure you check out McRae Kingz Boutique. We have a bunch of Dare to Be Different merchandise as well as McRae Kingz merchandise.
It's in the description box.
You can get you a Dare to Be Different face mask, or you can get you a McRae Kingz coffee cup and have coffee with us in the morning.
Yes.
Have coffee with the king.
Yes.
With the king's face on your coffee cup. And if you have any products you want us to promote for you or introduce subscribers to for you, our P.O. box is also in the description box. Just send us your products and we will be more than happy to promote them for everybody to see.
Yes, and please donate to the McRae Kingz platform. Today is the King's Blessing Day. Bless us today with a donation. It could be $5, it could be $10, it could be $20, it could be $1,000 if you're feeling good.
Child, if one of y'all send me $1,000, I'm gonna tell you, you ain't gonna see me on Monday because I'm gonna still be passed out from today.
And know that every single dollar that you donate to the McRae Kingz platform goes back into the McRae Kingz platform.
And y'all know you won't see us on Saturday and Sunday.
That's right.
That's movie day, but today is movie day too because I'm going to watch WandaVision.
Yes.
Because y'all know I like comic books and superheroes and
me
things
too.
of that nature.
Me too, just a smidgen.
So I'm going to watch that, and then I'm going to watch this other amazing movie on Netflix. It's called Dark Skies. Even though I've seen it already, I want to watch it again.
Oh, and there's a great movie on Prime. It's called A Night in Miami. It's a story about Muhammad Ali, Sam Cooke, and Malcolm X.
Yes, and it's directed by Regina King.
Yes, yes. So get out, watch that. If you're a Prime member, it's free for you. So I'm gonna watch that today. I started to watch it last night, but then I was like, no, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna wait until you.
Because you always do some stuff like that.
Oh, well,
it's about time you kicked in to be smart. Because it was movie day. You know,
with that being said, please walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness. And always remember,
it's Team McRae
all damn day.
Later, y'all. Enjoy your weekend.
Yes.